I think we're live. I think we are live on the television right now. Usually I'm probably going to give us about a couple seconds basically to see what's going on, but I'm pretty certain that we're live. I do have a subscriber or two that actually did tell me that they were getting ready for me to start streaming, so I'm going to wait a minute or two until they come in before I start the stream for a couple of reasons. Hello, my name is Maniac with GameAccess.net. This is twitch.tv/Maniac536. Or if you're watching this on YouTube after I've archived at youtube.com/Maniac536. Very easy to remember. And yeah, just look, okay, over here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, just look right down there on the bottom and you'll find me. So yeah, well, once my subscriber comes in, I will start playing. But a couple of things I just want to say really quick. That robot I was thinking of from Isaac Asimov's story, I believe I was calling him Daniel or Daniel or Denny or something like that. It's Daniel. It's pronounced Daniel Oliver. That's who I was specifically who I was thinking of. Very interesting character. Reminds me a lot of Connor, especially having seen the Kodak VCR game. Daniel, Connor, oh my God, there is definitely a similarity there. So I thought that was really cool. Actually, I had a whole bit that I was ready to say about that story with the buddy cop story that Asimov wrote. But the thing is that right now it's like once I start streaming, it's like I forget all, like, what was that guy's name? What was his partner's name? My brain is just not working right now, or maybe it's because I just put myself on the spot. But yeah, this game seems to be inspired heavily by this. A couple of things just really quick off the top of my head based on yesterday's stream. I just want to say right now as we get ready to start. I have the scenes that are coming up, particularly the scenes in the squat, because I made it to the squat at the end of the last stream. I have not played this scene. I have no idea what's going to happen. We're just going to see together, but I'm pretty certain I made a mistake. I'm pretty certain that I should not have stayed at the... I've been told, with a little bit of research that I did, I probably should not have stayed at the squat, but we'll see. We'll see how... It's not a good spot, basically, but we're going to see how that plays out. I don't know. I'll play it to the best of my abilities, but we're just going to have to wait and see. I do have some intentions, given what was in the previous things. I do have a plot line for how far I want to go today. But yeah, so I know how far I want to go today. Or I don't know how far I want to go today, but I know how much time I want to spend. I don't want to go over 2 hours, or if I do go over 2 hours, or if I do plan to go over 2 hours, I do want to take a break and just keep the stream going. Maybe like a 5 to 10 minute break somewhere if we start hitting the 2 hour mark, and I feel like I want to keep playing. A couple of other, and the reason why I did that is that we went over 2 hours on the last stream, and I'm filming and recording in 1080p now, and my computer was basically telling me, look, you've got a 4 gig file here. You've literally created a 4 gig file. Yes, we can archive this, but I can't keep that up. I'm gonna have to start splitting these up into smaller files. And even though these files are compressed, and the files that I'm getting are compressed, they're still 1080p files at 2 hours plus. So, a couple of other things. I'm not going to mess around too much with the extras because I've actually unlocked almost all of the extras in the game with a couple of exceptions. I haven't unlocked all the characters in the gallery, probably because of the choices that I made, and I haven't unlocked all the characters in the magazine, all of the magazines yet, because you can't do that. That would make the bookworm trophy, and I can't get that. At least now you can't get that on one playthrough. And given where I am in the squad, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it on this playthrough either, which sucks. But there you have it. One or two other things just really quick. I don't want to set off any of the videos, but I actually did want to show you guys one or two things just really quick, at least for some of the scenes that we showed. I think... Okay, this is... Yep. The cool thing about some of these images that you can see from the concept art... Oh, the squat. Alright, I'm not going to show too much of that. That's not the thing I was expecting to see. Okay. Okay, these are certain scenes. Am I not thinking of this? There's one scene I wanted to show you guys. Hey, Shishi Bell, we're almost... I was waiting for you. I didn't want to start the stream or start the game until you came in, so thanks for commenting. But yeah, this is just some of the concept art for the game. And as you can see here, like I said, I've actually looked at this concept art, so some of the final versions may appear slightly differently than what's in the actual final version of the game. This right here. As you can see here, you can clearly see that the message written in letters is, no problem, no problem. I think, therefore I am. In the final version of the game, we saw the letters written off as, I am alive. I have to admit, I prefer, I think, therefore I am. But don't have me there. We may see, I think, therefore I am later on in the game without spoiling anything. We may. So, yeah, just wanted to show this little scene to you guys. So as you can see here, there is a little bit of a difference with the concept art and some of the stuff we may see later on. So I kind of think that's actually a little cool. But anyways, Shishi Bell's here now. Welcome back. We're going right back to the game. We're going to pick up exactly where we left off. So, last we left off, we were in the police station with Connor. I'm assuming that we're here coming to talk to Hank. Possibly to investigate another case or just to see what's up with Hank. But yeah, this is a little something about the game that you're gonna have to get used to. This game does have load times on initial loads. As you can see here, it's even though this game is installed on the PlayStation 4 hard drive, you still have to deal with the load time or initial load time somewhere between a minute to 2 minutes or so, give or take. There are no load times once the game starts, but just be aware of that. And we are exactly where we left off, so this is a perfect spot. And like I said, Shishi Bell, I do want to watch your stream once you guys... Yeah, Hank is currently tense right now. So, alright, let's talk to the receptionist. I'm sure she'll let me in.
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Okay, I think I got the audio a little bit too high. This is just so that I don't get an echo. I don't want Shishi Bell or anybody to have an echo. I was listening to the audio levels on the previous.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
So yeah, as you can see here, all was not exactly sunshine and roses in the future, basically. You can clearly see that there are escalating conflicts and things like that. Wow. Don't see Anderson's here. I know he got awarded for stuff. Connor later mentioned it, but... Alright, let's just go check out the police station, see what's going on. Let's say I can get in. I do have authorization to be here. Find Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
The messy one. Because of course it is. Alright. One thing just really quick I want to make sure that I take a look at. That's not Anderson's desk. What am I looking for? Now this is kind of interesting right here. You can actually see that in the future, they actually do use Android cops. And I don't actually consider that much of a problem in the future because you can clearly tell these are not used. And given how Anderson's acting towards me, Hank, whatever you want to call him, it's clear that they don't use robots. Like, robots like these are probably used for things like speeders and stuff like that. They're probably not used. Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. They're probably not used for things like, there we go, this is what I want. Yeah, this magazine is different. This is not what, this is a new magazine. This is not the magazine that I got the first time I played. So the magazines actually in this game can actually be oh, I think I missed something here. But yeah, the magazines actually do change. So the president doesn't exactly have a very high... And people are actually having robot families. I don't know how I would feel about a robot family in today's day and age, to be perfectly honest. I'm just like, what's the point? Robots are expensive. Even in this future, robots are expensive. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, Kajar, welcome. Is this Anderson's? Yeah, it is.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually...
Oh, that's not... Oh,
Depends on where he was the night
Shishi
before.
Bell, it's you on Kajar's account. I
We'll
see.
see him before noon.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, probably best that I start, doing my research on this guy. This is actually really important. They actually do recommend that you start doing your research on Anderson, and you can actually get a trophy for doing this without spoiling anything. If you do this sequence and do it this way, you actually can get a trophy. And this doesn't really it does affect the story, but not in a negative way. And like you can do things like here. I'll show you. You can call him. You can leave a message on his phone.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
All right, let's take a look at all this. This is important. Everybody loves donuts. Lord knows I do. Japanese maple, probably a bonsai tree. He does not. Yeah, that's kind of gross. Trust me, you do not want to leave a cup of coffee, especially if it's got milk in it, overnight. It's gross. Well, we don't bleed the same color. What's it? And he likes Detroit basketball. That's kind of cool. Yes, Krispy Kreme is awesome. There are only 2 Krispy Kremes in my state because, of course, there's only 2. In my state, there used to be 0, so I'm sure. And they're both at the casino. He has a dog. Okay. So he's got some paper clips that this guy's made a lot of ink. Promoted to lieutenant. He's been responsible for drug busts. That's pretty cool. He was decorated. So why would such a decorated officer...
Lieutenant?
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
Well, you're late, buddy. Let me see if I can go in with him. I didn't do this previously.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day.
This I didn't do. I didn't do this.
Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly
Oh,
qualified
that's
for this
sweet.
type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
You know I can hear
You
you.
are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey,
Well,
Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitch. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Okay, to be perfectly honest, this is not unreasonable for the captain to do this.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain.
The captain doesn't even like me. But to be perfectly honest, what the captain asked Hank is not unreasonable, to be perfectly honest. Yes, okay, maybe he doesn't like... I'm not going to bother with him right now. Okay, this is kind of interesting because if you actually, if the android that you, I won't spoil anything, but
What are you looking at?
okay, I didn't do this before, so let's see what happens. All right, nothing crazy here. I'm just kind of screwing around right now. I don't know what I'm doing, but... Krispy Kreme is actually really nice. I love their glazed donuts, I really do. Oh. That's where he killed himself. That's where the robot killed himself. Not really many traces here. Oh, I can go in the restroom. Although I kind of understand what would an android need to do to get into a restroom. But we'll see it. Wouldn't be a David Cage game without a restroom break. The funny thing is, of course, is that androids don't need to pee. So having a robot that can use the restroom is kind of irrelevant when you think about it. And nope, I mean, in other games where you played as humans, like Indigo Prophecy or Fahrenheit, Shishibel, you would know the game was Fahrenheit. I mean, yeah, it makes sense that David Cage would put in things like can I use this room? I guess I can. We'll see. Again, I haven't done any of this, so I don't know what is going to happen or... Oh, I'm not authorized. Right, I see. Alright, what can I do? It says I have some other things that I can do, but... Alright, maybe there's a file here or something? No, that's the magazine. Really, all I can do is just check on Hank. Alright, I'll go do that. I'll go check on Hank for right now.
It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
There's definitely something I missed about him.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. Clancy Brown, you terrify me. But in a good way. This guy can really scare me. I mean, I understand, like, you could probably get into account, like, if you've seen, like, Starship Troopers, for example, he was the drill sergeant in Starship Troopers. He was but there is one thing I want to say. If you've ever seen the show SpongeBob SquarePants, you know he's Mr. Crab. He's the voice of Mr. Crab.
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
It's a good way to start a conversation. Is there any way in particular you despise me? Any reason you despise me? Well, in my line of work, everybody despises me, so usually I don't have to ask.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering.
I do like dogs. I had a dog. I miss him. Yeah. I had a dog.
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
The funny thing about this, the funny thing about his appearance actually, is this is what Clancy Brown looks like. I think they basically modeled the art assets for this, for Hank on Clancy Brown if he had grown a beard and grew his hair a bit longer. The funny thing is that my assumption is, and this is just my understanding of it, with the technology behind it, when they were motion capturing Clancy Brown, they had to digitally scan him and stuff like that. They did the same thing for games like Uncharted. This is a bit more in depth. But what they had to do was, he was clean shaven, because of course you have to put the dots on your face, so you can't have a beard really. So my assumption is that his digital model is based on like either artist renderings or file photos they took of him before the acting, or before he'd started doing the acting.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really
rock on.
It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to.
Oh, you do? What kind of dog is it?
But
I had a little poodle. He was about this big. He was black. He had black fur. He had a. He always liked licking people.
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
I'm assuming I have terminal access. I do like these screens though. These are kind of cool screens. Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. I know that, especially back in the 80s and stuff, computer-integrated desks were all the rage. This does look pretty awesome, I'll be honest with you. But you don't want to integrate stuff like that, especially given the fact that the second the computer's obsolete, you got to throw the whole desk out. Now, I understand something as simple as like a keyboard or something may not go obsolete, but they can. keyboards can go obsolete. Like this right here, I could easily, if it has like Apple's butterfly keyboard or something, yeah, one speck of dust gets under it, you gotta throw the whole desk out. Oh, he can just directly wire into it because he's a robot. Okay, victim Gordon Lopez, missing, left his handwriting when he went to work. He returned, the android was nowhere to be found, no trace of a break-in. Attack, victim Charles Bell. Attacked by an AV situation working as a waiter at Fast Coney Dogs. The android lunged at him unexpectedly, attempted to strangle him before leaving the scene. The android's still around. Sarah Cornwell, victim, assigned to Lieutenant Anderson, been attacked by her android. Also trashed several rooms before taking flight. Interesting. Lieutenant Anderson, victim Floyd Mills. Eating Club sex android. WR 400. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer's home and never returned to the club. They're allowed to take the stuff home? I didn't know they could do that. Attempted murder, Leo Manfred. Leo Manfred was found. Oh, he was unconscious. Okay, this proves Leo survived. So Leo did not die because they would have called it murder. This is marked attempted murder. Leo Manfred, of course, is what's his name's son. Carl. It's Carl's son. This is Carl's son. So he must have survived. I was looking at this like I didn't think Leo died, but it sure looked like Leo died. But this confirms that Leo must have survived. Later witnesses altercation between they don't know the name of the robot, and the robot is marked as destroyed. Well, we kind of know that didn't happen. Kara homicide. Yeah, I did that. Oh, its name's Lotto? That's cute. Or Lodo? Am I pronouncing it right? I don't know. Victim's body found by a friend who came to say hello. Immediately called the emergency. Recorded death by gunshot. Well, murder weapons may have belonged to the victim. His android was not found on the scene as the main suspect. Not a lot to go on there, though. Not a lot to go on there. All right, let's scan all the files.
243 files.
Oh.
First dates back 9 months.
Yeah, that can happen. I think I'm maxing out your bandwidth, guys. I do.
An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. You shouldn't let your personal situation hamper the investigation, Lieutenant.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just run your program and shut the fuck up?
I'm going to file a report with my superiors that you refuse to work on this investigation.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Alright, so we got something. Definitely got something. So that's... welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you back. We just wrapped up the scene, basically, so I'll just fill you in. We got a lead on, I think, Kara. That they pulled in a lead of some sort. So we're going to do an investigation on this and see what happens. And we left in the squat. I don't know what's going to happen here. I haven't played this scene, so I don't know how it's going to play out. At least that robot did not murder us last night. One second, while this scene plays out, just really quick. She's sleepy. Oh, magazine. This magazine actually appears in all 3 of the sections. From what I've been told, it's the same every time. But you definitely want to pick it up. My guess is, I don't understand how these magazines work. They're kind of like part tablet, part magazine. But each magazine has at least 2 different covers, 2 different... Okay. They had an owner of some sort. A lot of this RA9. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. I completed the game once, and I don't have a clue what RA9 is. I still don't know. Oh, God. My vegan friends better look away. I think he was caring for a... I think it's... Is it dead? I think he was caring for a bird. Yeah, I'm not gonna rob the guy. Alright, he might be upstairs. Her LED. Okay, Shishi Bell, this is what you're gonna do for me right now. Okay, it says cut hair. How can I cut the hair? How can I cut my hair? Go upstairs to cut my hair? Because there's no bathroom down here. Are you still with me, Shishi Bell? Oh, here's a bathroom. Well, he's not here. And he's not in here. Not much of value up here. Okay, let's go in the bathroom and see if we can cut our hair. Okay, R1. L1. Okay, Shishi Bell, this is what I'm going to have you do if you're still here. What do you think of her hairstyle? The funny thing is that right now, all these girls, I got to talk to some girls, I talked to my girlfriend, and like this look right now is like what's in. This is like the hairstyle for girls to have right now. Which is kind of funny when you think about it because, I mean, I first saw this hairstyle kind of cut like this on the big, when, what's her name, Kaylee Kuko, I think that's how you pronounce her name. The girl who plays Penny did this for like season 8 of The Big Bang Theory. And I remember everybody hating it. Or at least all those freaking tabloids and stuff like that, which have no value whatsoever. But I remember everybody talking about they hated it. And, I think she looks good as a blonde. What do you think? Okay, I'm going to increase the light in here. There we go. Make it a bit easier for the camera to see me. Cool. I should have increased the lighting earlier. I'm sorry about that. And there goes the LED. What's in here? Oh, Jesus. Oh. I don't think he killed the guy, but who knows?
Alright. That's all for now. Ready to go.
You've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea. So what do we got here? Bus driver saw it at 2:30. Stolen clothes from a laundromat. Seen at a convenience store.
It stole wire cutters. There must be a reason.
Wire cutters? What the fuck are you talking about?
I checked the CCTV while you were questioning the clerk. The android was caught on camera stealing them.
Uh-oh.
It had wire cutters, and it was looking for a place to hide.
So, what's your conclusion, Sherlock?
Okay, this scene is not what I remember.
Maybe it didn't go far.
Okay, this is a big deal.
Ralph found this to feed the little girl. It's good for her. A present. To make up for past misunderstandings. Ralph will cook. We will do just like humans do. Humans like burnt meat. Come. Come and sit down. That's better. Ralph went to a lot of trouble to find something for the little girl to eat.
Okay, Ralph.
It wouldn't be polite for her to refuse, would it?
Oh no. Okay, I'm really regretting staying here.
Succulent. Succulent.
Please look away if you're vegan.
Father, mother, little girl.
Please, Car. I don't want to eat that.
What did she say?
She said she doesn't want to eat it.
Well, maybe it's not good enough. Maybe she's used to better things. But Ralph did this for her, so she's going to eat! Go ahead. Eat.
Anybody home?
Okay, I was not expecting that.
I'm looking for an AX-400. Have you seen it?
Ralph just wanted to be nice. Ralph wanted to help.
Where is it?
He ran out the back door.
Connor, what's going on?
It's in the area. Call it in. Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
Great. I thought I could get through that by sneaking out. That was what I was trying to do. I wanted to sneak out of there, but unfortunately I made too much of a scene, and now we're going to have to deal with this. I did not want to have to deal with this. I wanted to sneak out, but what are you going to do?
They're over there.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Alright, let's do this. By the way, don't do this in real life, whatever you do. This is gonna be tough. We're gonna see what happens.
Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Let's do this, guys. This is the tensest moment in the game. Really did not want to play this sequence.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order. Connor! God damn it!
Let's do this. This is harder than I expected. We did it, we got away. We did it, we got away.
Are you okay? Yeah, apparently you can kind of get through this scene without setting off too many people, but you get spotted, you don't get spotted. Wow, there was a lot I missed. Yeah, this plays out a little bit different than I was expecting, but I'm okay with it. got some new choices, and
sources report that
I'll just move on.
provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must arrive in the designated area.
This place will be free. Find Jericho.
Okay, we're back in control of Marcus from the looks of it. Let's find something called Jericho.
They missed it. Spare some change?
Oh, there it is. So it seems that, yeah. So it seems that Jericho has like this program or this key system which is only readable by androids, as you can see here. It's a clue system or something along those lines, or a program or something.
I know. It's crazy, right?
I'm gonna pick the thing up. And as you can see here, this magazine is already listed that I was on the run from the cops. If I had been able to sneak away, this cover would be different, and I was hoping that I could have got a different cover, but from what I was told, there's no way I could sneak away from the squat. That kind of sucked. So I guess I'm not getting the bookworm trophy this time through. I do find it interesting. You can clearly see like the Kara model and stuff are basically designed to be part of products and stuff like that. But Marcus seems to be, based on his file, a unique type of robot. There is no other like Marcus. I don't know if that's because this is some prototype model or something.
Grandma says it leaves her with nothing to do, sweetie.
Do you know where Jericho is?
Do I've heard of people like urban explorers and stuff like that might do similar things to this, but I don't know how. Is this like something that can only be done by? I can't cross. I mean, look at this city. The detail on this city just looks incredible, like amazing. Look at this. I mean, it is just, this is one, I have to say this, and I'm going to say this right now, and I know you're not going to like me saying this because this happens, but this is probably the best looking game I've seen on the PS4. I mean, this area just looks so damn cool. Symbols are obstructed. Kind of want to screw around a little bit, to be perfectly honest, see what's going on over here. I didn't get a chance to check out this area earlier. Well, I guess there's not much I can do over here. I really did want to just look around, hang out.
The light please do not pass the car.
I guess I can only cross at the cross spots. I don't want to get hit by the car. Car's stopping. Alright, can I climb over this? I can crouch under. That works. Alright, let's see what happens here. Well, it's two, and I think the third is behind this. I have to admit, I'm kind of getting a bit of an Infamous vibe from this scene. I don't know if I mean more Infamous, the first Infamous, or the third Infamous. Definitely not the second one, but kind of getting a bit of an Infamous vibe from this. It's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, we don't really have to get up there. Alright, let's move this. So pushing and pulling are an option. Just like in God of War. Very cool. I know parkour. Very cool. Alright, that's the third clue. So it almost feels like they got kind of almost like an underground railroad or something of encrypted messages and notes and stuff like that that people have left. Reconstruct. What is this? Oh, cool. I can actually plan out my movements. Let's do it. Nice. Sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle! I know that a lot of times, actually, when you have to create graffiti like this for games, they actually will get real graffiti artists. They'll pay them to actually make graffiti on a surface, and then they'll just scan it digitally. I've seen a lot of games do that. They do it for authenticity. I don't see the third. Oh, there's the third one. Okay, next one. Looks like it's inside a building. I think Shishi Bell is probably having some connection issues right now. That's no big deal. That works. Execute. Man, I wish I could pre-program my movements. I would have done really well in gym class doing if I knew how to do all this. Kind of out of my prime in this day and age, though. Oh. Perspective shot. Looks like this is it. It's blocked. Let's see if there's anything over here. Maybe a robot died trying to figure it out. I mean, it looks like a robot died right there. I can't go over this simple log and branch. No, I cannot go over the gangplank. I guess the game wants me to go this way. There's Jericho. And is anybody getting a Half-Life 2 vibe over this? Maybe it's the rusted tanker, I don't know, but I'm totally feeling like Half-Life 2 right now. Crap. They can't make it easy for me, can they? I guess not. Would have been nice if they had made it easy for me. I really would have appreciated that. Hey, Revan, how you doing? Shishy Bell's was having connection issues earlier in the day. How's your stream coming out? She's kind of was in and out a little bit because she said she wasn't getting a solid lead. However, her boyfriend was doing streaming of his own at the same time, and that was causing a conflict, I think. Maybe I think she was maxing out her bandwidth. Am I coming through okay on your end? You just got here. Well, yeah, that's fine. All right, let's climb it. Supposed to be finding this great area that's perfect for androids. That's good. Twitch is working good for you. Perfect. Glad you're here. Now let's jump. Insert Annie Van Halen joke here. Kind of feels like the water is almost like a baptism for him. Yeah, it is. It is very much like a leap of faith. Let's say flare, flashlight. Flashlight. Cool. I mean, a lot of people could probably, and this is not a spoiler or something like that, but I could easily imagine a lot of people would be making comparisons between Marcus and Christ. You just mentioned the leap of faith yourself. That is not unfair from what I've seen so far. I will definitely compare him to multiple different types of either both famous people or other fictional characters, and I'm sure that's all intentional. Yeah, Marcus, you could tell, is like an amalgamation of like real people and fictional character. You know, I think he's basically what the viewer is. He's whatever the viewer wants him to be. I think is the best explanation. He's whatever the viewer needs him to be or wants him to be. Okay, I can't go this way. Okay, that looks possibly friendly. There's nothing down that way. So, Revan, you haven't played this game yourself? I think you mentioned yesterday you don't have a PS4. I know that you were trying to be... I know you're trying to be good, but no spoilers in the chat, please. At least not until we get to a sequence. Like, you want to talk about a sequence we've played through or gotten to at this point, that's fine. But just no spoilers for upcoming sequences. Not for me, I played through the game. But I don't want to spoil anything in the chat for viewers and stuff. He's the hero Gotham needs, but not the one we need right now. So we'll hunt him because he can take it, because he's a watchful guardian. Is he possibly a Dark Knight, Brevin? You know, I actually met the guy who actually did the voice of Darth Malik in real life. I met him last month. Seriously. Oh. Oh, this can't be possibly bad.
Welcome to Jericho.
All right. I don't think I unlocked anything new. When I saw the robot body, I think that might have been something new. No, they really don't. I think they're basically just continuing on with the MMO, and from what I've been told, yeah. I mean, I'd love to see, in the future, I'd absolutely love to see a proper Knights of the Old Republic 3, but I don't know. Yeah, Hank doesn't like me right now.
Plastic with you?
How you doing? Hey, listen, I got a shit hot tip for you. Number 5 in the third.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You know, I actually like food trucks. No joke, I really do. I like food trucks.
Come on, this is different. It's 100% guaranteed. You can't go wrong.
Okay. Thank you, I appreciate that. But also my viewers will appreciate that too. Shishi Bell hasn't finished the game. I think she just picked up a copy today. Okay. If you're getting a C in Detroit for sanitation, I'm not eating there. What do you have to do to get a C in Detroit?
All right, I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, you won't regret this.
Yeah, when the rain falls, my PlayStation just starts, the fan just starts going crazy. I think this rain is just tough on the system.
Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
Now that we're partners, I thought it would be a good idea to get to know each other better so we can work as a team.
We are not partners. I am a human, you are a machine. So just spare me that buddy of bullshit program, okay? Here you go.
Hamburger from a chicken place? Pineapple soda.
Thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Oh, not a chance. Follows me everywhere.
The McChicken, yeah. I had chicken with my girlfriend about a night or two ago. Actually, we were at Six Flags. Actually, I was doing a review of the new Six Flags ride, Justice League.
This Pedro, he was
and we had chicken for lunch. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good. The food at Six Flags wasn't too bad. We had chicken strips. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, I do like food trucks.
Your meal contains 1.4 times the recommended daily intake of calories, and twice the cholesterol level.
That's how you know it's good.
Everybody's got to die of something.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
Next question.
I have my reasons.
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can
I don't know how he motion captured this. If you look at him, you can see he's eating, but
they don't really feel.
They just give him something.
They just
tend to eat
by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
CyberLife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
And that's the same thing I heard from R. Danny Oliver. What?
You ever dealt with deviants before?
The girl.
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit. I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I'm focused on the case, Lieutenant. Not here to make judgments. I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
I don't want him to like me very much. I mentioned before what I intend to do with him, or what I'm trying to do with him, and I don't think he's going to like me very much, because I don't want him to like me very much.
I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
Yeah, it's clear that Connor and some of the other androids... Oh, okay.
What do we know about this guy?
I'll finish up this. Okay, yeah, it's clear that Connor and some of the other androids have some kind of wireless uplink.
Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops. Hey, were you really making a report back there in the elevator? Just by closing your eyes?
Correct.
Shit. Wish I could do that.
Don't we all? I would totally upload my brain to the internet. That would be awesome. No, I wouldn't. Although, let's be honest, the internet would be an improvement with my brain running it.
Open up, Detroit police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Insert Star Trek The Next Generation Dwight Schultz joke here. Alright, let's see what we got. He might be in here. Something in here. He's reading. See, I can't understand this. You can see it's kind of designed like a book. Almost like this is like digital paper or something like that, but what's the point of having it like a book? Or having it look like a book if it's a tablet? And on top of that, it's like if these things clearly seem to be like mass-produced or something. It doesn't make a lot of sense to just waste money on...
Jesus, this place stinks.
Yeah, it does.
Well, looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
Yep. Robots don't eat. That's not a lot to go on, but it's something. He's caring for birds. So what's the other deviant? That was something else that they were talking about. There does seem to be like a shared love of not just like RA9. RA9 seems to be a shared thing, but a love of birds seems to be. Military jacket, initials RT.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
It's fake.
Driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
We've got a college kid here. Possibly blue blood. Yeah, that's blue blood. And an LED. I mean, I think if you want, like, if you're probably thinking to yourself, CSI, right? I think CSI Cyber was a big mistake. I really do. Specifically because you're having a CSI Cyber where you don't know the cyber part. The writers clearly don't know the cyber part. I've seen that actually with the writing in the other CSIs. So they clearly don't know cyber. If you want to tell something about that kind of thing, set a CSI in the future.
It's the same
You can make stuff up. That would work.
Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Looks like mazes or something.
I mean, I know you're probably thinking, well, where do I go with CSI from here? We did Special Victims Unit, we did Criminal Intent, now they're doing Cyber. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I mean, like, what's the point? Like, where do we go from there? I said, let's do the future. Do CSI Future or something. That'd be cool. He's hanging something? Or, oh, he was writing something. And he fell. Maybe when he hurt us.
Jesus, I hate these things.
He's clearly caring for birds. Did he have like a bird or something, or? Okay, have you heard the word? Well, everybody knows. The word is the bird. Sorry, I couldn't resist that very old joke.
Real books. I thought I was the last guy in Detroit to keep some. Electronic books, you can't smell the paper. See the pages turning yellow. You have no idea.
It's written in cipher.
Found something?
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
I think I got everything in this area. But yeah, but that's another thing, is like the real books. The robots also keep real books. Alright. Let's do this!
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Let's do this! I'm catching this guy. I don't want to hit anybody, so I'll just go this way. I do like how I can basically have like a split-second decisions on this guy. Let's do this!
Shit.
You're mine! And remember, robots don't get tired. Granted, he's not going to get tired either, but still.
Look out!
Went this way. Definitely went this way. I don't see him. Oh crap, he dropped Hank. Sorry, Hank. Yeah, Hank's gonna hate me right now.
Please. I've done nothing wrong. I just wanted to be free. You know what they'll do to me if you turn me in.
Model 874004961. Serious malfunctions have been detected in your software, including Class 4 errors. You've been deemed defective and will be sent back to Cyberlife for deactivation.
Hey, Hank survived.
Don't you fucking move. You bastard.
Hey.
You saw I was gonna fall and you'd rather let me die than fail your fucking mission.
I had to make a choice. It seemed to me...
What am I to you? A statistic? A 0, a 1 in your fucking program? Huh? Is that how you see humans, you bastard? Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much.
I understand you're upset. Perhaps I didn't assess the
Fuck
situation.
you and your fucking assessment. Come here.
Why are you doing this?
All right.
You're one of us.
Shut up.
You're helping humans. But you're just their slave.
I said shut up! All right. Come along.
All right, now you saved me.
Hey, what the... Holy shit.
I thought I had him.
Fucking androids.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, Hank. I think this is a good spot to take a break for right now. Yeah, I think this will be a good spot to take a break. I did get an achievement for catching the robot.
Who are you? Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you?
Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
And hiding just to stay alive, that's freedom to you?
Humans hate us. Hiding is the only way we can survive.
There is no safe place for those like us. If humans knew we were here, they'd kill us.
This is Jericho?
It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore. I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
Humans were your masters, and now it's fear that rules you. You're no freer than you ever were. You've only found a new master.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
You're safe here. You can stay with us as long as you want.
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Okay, this is definitely a good spot to stop for the day. Okay. I'll probably resume playing tomorrow. Let's see how I did on the extras. I unlocked new soundtrack? Okay. Sorry. Sorry about that, Revan. But if it makes you feel any better, the guy hates me. Hank really hates me right now. Because I did not save him. I don't think he liked that. I went after the android instead of him. I mean, I wanted to catch the robot. There is a trophy for catching the robot. I really wanted to catch the robot. I didn't know he was going to commit suicide after that. I mean, the other option, of course, is either he gets away, or you save Hank and he still gets away. So either it doesn't seem like there's any option in that scene where you catch the robot intact. Maybe given the fact that CyberLife might be able to reconstruct him or rebuild him temporarily might affect something, but it kind of sucks. It would have been nice to catch him intact and interrogate him. But he did seem to be calling out for RA9 for divinity, like RA9 was a god. Like, they seem to be calling this RA9 like their deity, their god, whatever, I don't know. I played through the game at least once. I still don't have a clue what RA9 is, and don't say anything yet, because I have a good idea about how I can find out what RA9 is in the future. Maybe that in this playthrough I could figure out what RA9 is. Well, thanks for coming here, Revan. Shishi Bell, I'm sorry about your connection issues. I'm sure you'll be back tomorrow. Anybody else that wants to join my stream next time for a live stream, I'm at twitch.tv/Maniac536. Subscribe. I'm going to have this up on YouTube later today. Till next time, guys, Revan, Shishi Bell, thank you so much. Till next time, my name is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Take care. Over and out.